Hello to people of the Unnamed Adventures Guild and whoever's watching on YouTube. Uh, I am here to. Uh, I I'm Matt, player and casual DM to running this quick little um, Monster Hunter adventure. Uh, I have two players with me. It's going to be a rather straightforward game, so I'm just gonna throw it to Alex to say who's he playing and whatever he wants to mention about who's he playing.
All right. I'm Alex. I'll be playing Darkforged Scout Shield, a Warforged who's just come in from a dwarven mine from his straightforward name and job, and he's seeking glory in the Unnamed Adventurers Guild. He is a large Warforged coming into about 6'2" and weighing about 300 pounds. He carries a battle axe, two hand axes at his sides, and wears the shield, trusty shield at all times, and is wearing chainmail.
So, Javert can say who's he playing and mention anything.
Hello, everybody. I'm Javier, and I will be playing again Oral Silver Smile, the handsome half of Paladin that has recently barely survived a scout mission in the far reaches of the north, trying to get the numbers of the giant army. And well, he's now back in Illumina, and he's volunteering for this uh, golden hand, or that has been traveling the denizens of the city. And he's this tall, half in full armor with long blonde hair and fair eyes, carrying at his back a big greatsword and a smaller longsword in his I think his waist in his right side. And well, riding this giant lizard that everybody seems to think it's a dragon for some reason. But well, I guess not everybody's as well as knowledgeable as he is. And well, he's getting out again for adventure and for the good of the people of the world.
So, today's adventure begins in the Unnamed Adventurers Guild Hall, where Oral is, and as well as lots of people looking, because there's in the guild hall stands a warforge, which up until now has just sort of been rumors of a sort of entity that's been out there. Pincus fully accepted him into the guild, but brought an Oral to look after him and show him the way of the guild. As an experienced guild member, is known to teach the new recruits. Just as the two of them are brought together, a courier comes rushing in through the door and posts something on the workboard beside the Hunt's listing that already there, a notice saying, to all adventurers in the city, the roads have become overrun with goblins and the like, with the rise of orcs and giants activity around. To all who bring in trophies of creatures, we will pay double. So they are taking over all 3 roads that leave the city. All those have collected trophies. Please see Illumina Protection Council for payment. And what do you guys do?
Well, since it's clear that I've been assigned a leader figure, I am going to obey his decisions. I am here to follow you, tiny elf.
Oral looks up at the metallic figure that approaches him. Hello, sir. Are you the new recruit I was told you was coming?
I would be him, yes.
It's strange. I've never met one of your kind. You look like... Are you some kind of golem? No, golems I don't think they speak, do they?
Not quite. Most of my
well,
kind gets destroyed on doing their duties. I am quite fortunate.
Okay, well, I guess we will get to know each other. Well, as you may see in this note, recently there has been a lot of hostile activity around the city. I actually recently came back to report for a camp of giants that seem to be amassing some kind of army, but there seems to be also lesser problems that must be taken care of. So the plan was going just like not too far from Illumina, just along the road and try to clear any threats we can find to the populace that lives around here. And well, I hope that with me you can learn the ways of the guild, especially the value of teamwork. So I guess we can start going off the western road. Seems like a good point to start.
There is no western road because the river's on the west side of the city.
Is it like a bridge going over the road?
Yeah, but there's no road. To go west
I
to
don't know how to
Redkill,
do that.
you have to go up the northern road and then take a road west. So there's only 3 main roads out of the city. There's one to the north, one to the east, and one to the south.
Where's the south? I don't see. Okay, well, that's it. I meant northwest.
You seem rather indecisive, Oral.
Yeah.
Hey, man, cheer up. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm confused as I know very well that my face does not give that many expressions.
As you guys go up the north road, for being what it said overrun with goblins and other monsters, you haven't really seen any. Why don't you two make a perception check?
Do I just click on the skill?
Yeah, you just click on the skill and automatically roll.
Oh, there it is.
Normal.
Woohoo! I rolled a 9.
Watch out.
I just have to find their... Okay.
So you ride a dragon.
It's not a dragon. You too. It's just a big lizard.
Yeah,
A
you
very
guys
intelligent one. I'm sorry.
didn't. You guys don't really see any. So, you guys have tokens at the bottom of the screen. Um, I just randomly placed you. So, are you guys just heading down the road? Are you guys together? Are you guys spread apart? Just place the tokens where you. And for everyone basically listening, we're using Roll20, but I haven't been able to find out how to screen capture it. So, you guys, we'll try to describe what's going on the best to our abilities.
Actually, mm, I have an idea. Can we share or
Oh,
tell
you
me?
guys can share your screen.
I don't know who's done exactly. I done it only once.
Yeah, you.
Here. Let's see. Think.
I'd probably be walking a little bit closer to him, but that's just semantics, really.
Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
sharing right now, so everybody can see.
now everyone's going to be looking, seeing what they're doing through your page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys are just moving down the road.
Well,
Look,
in recruit, I actually have an idea we could use. Maybe I don't see any right now, but it's kind of quicker. I think they're like ambushes from what I saw in my later travels. So maybe what we could do is I keep on the road, and you try to go maybe along the side of the road, trying to hide a bit. And if they come to attack me as they usually do in a kind of bandit way, we can surprise them, outnumbering them, or at least be more than they think we are, instead of just of me alone. What do you think?
I kind of just examine myself and I crudely reply, I do not think I'm the one who should be sneaking around.
Oh, trust me, you totally don't want me to sneak around. I've done it a few times. It's going terrible. I mean, what's worse could happen?
I'll take your word for it. And then I am going to move into this bush line.
Yeah, just go along the road.
As you do that, you find the goblins that were hiding on that side, waiting for you to get in the middle of the road so they could get you on both sides. As yeah, and as those goblins were made, the other ones have also made their presence known by preparing to attack.
Your idea has failed. I have already found some.
Hey, that's what we wanted, no?
Yeah.
Are you riding Khatum right now?
Oh, there we go. Turn order.
I didn't really.
Everyone click on your tokens. I have no idea what I just did.
Wow.
Oh no. How do I roll for initiative?
Click on your token and then click the initiative button. It will automatically roll and add you to the turn order.
Okay, that's not. Okay, those are effects. I Did not mean to do that.
Oh, you just click on it, and then you go into your character sheet and click initiative.
Actually, it doesn't
Okay.
appear for you in the when you click on your token. Doesn't appear in the like left upper corner. How about you did before?
That's if you set up. There's on. You have to set it up on your
Oh,
character
okay.
sheet.
I didn't set up anything that seems to be there already. I don't know.
So
Our
yeah.
weapons are already out, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're going to be, because you know they're there. You're obviously preparing for a fight going in, but
Okay.
yeah, yeah, they were prepared for you, and yeah, so
Yeah, I just buffed my armor.
does 13 hit your armor class?
Mine? No.
How about 20?
20 would do it.
Yeah. So the 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 goblin two that was hiding in the tree jumps down, and as he does, he brings his scimitar down, but not used to doing that. He just misses you and just sort of plants his scimitar in the ground, while the other one, the other one in the bush, jumps out at you and does 6 points of damage to you.
Ouch.
Yeah, and this this goblin comes around, and moving through the bush was not the best idea because
Oops.
He just trips over himself, and now he's just flat on his stomach on the ground beside you. He's prone. Uh, uh, these ones over here, the one in the tree has his short bow at the ready. Does a 16 hit?
To him or
Against
to
me
me?
or
Against Oral.
Oral, yeah, 16 hits.
You take 3 points of damage with
Okay.
the arrow just getting right through your armor. I don't think that would hit, and I don't think that would hit. Okay. The goblins are... these goblins are done. So now it's Darkforge's turn.
I am going to attack with my battle axe against the prone one.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah. And you kill it.
I'm just not going to use, as a description, I'm not even going to use my axe. I'm just going to use my sheer weight and stepped on its head.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that your turn?
I'm also going to use my second win.
Okay.
I heal, or wait, do I have to, how do I roll that in roll 20?
Oh, there's in the top left, there's a 20-sided die looking button. If you click that, it'll open the dice roller.
Whoops. All right, well, I'm supposed to...
Well, you get 2 hit points back.
Yeah. My hit points are up here. That could save my life.
Yeah,
And that's it. That's all I can do. I'm not moving.
Yeah. Yeah. Oral, it's your turn.
Oral and releasing the goblins are already upon them. Ha! The plan worked! We found them! And he's going to. I think this is. He's going to cast Heroines on Scout guy. That is. I don't know suppose action. Okay, as his action, he's just going to cast that on his ally.
Yeah. It's a touch spell, so you'll have to move beside him.
Yeah, I move towards him. Just cast this spell on him, and we will. Here, I will protect you. And he casts that, and just gets ready to face the enemy for him, and that's his turn.
Yeah. Okay. So
you get, by the way, it's 4 hit points because that's my modifier.
Yeah.
How many points?
4.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Okay. It popped up.
For temporary.
Yeah. If you throw it in the character sheet, it should automatically pop up on your token under 10 hit points. Okay. So it's back to the goblins again, and though the one you move beside Oral will attack you with his scimitar. Does 19 hit?
Yep.
Hold on. So it's the goblin that fell from the tree?
Yeah, but he landed on his feet.
I'm going to use my fighting style protection, and I am going to, as my reaction, and I am going to impose disadvantage.
Okay, then he doesn't hit. You swing your shield out at him, and just the scimitar that would have got in between the joints in his armor got knocked into the armor plating and just bounces off.
Hey, good reflexes there.
I will not allow them to harm you.
Yeah. So the one in front of you attacks. Does an 18 hit?
No. With my shield,
Okay.
I have 19.
Yeah. It just he goes into attack. He thinks he's gonna hit, but it just bounces off your shield. Okay. The ones on the other side of the road. The one in the tree shoots his short bow at you, Dark Forge. But it just bounces off your metal body, doing nothing. The other two that popped out of the bushes on the other side of the road will attack Oral. 19 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, you take 3 points. And 22 obviously hits then, and that you take 8 points from that as those two arrows come in and get you in your soft spot.
Each between the two, or each for the second one alone?
You took 11 points in total.
Okay. I wanted to know. I have to make 2 concentration saves, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah. What's the DC for concentration?
Is 10 or half the damage, whatever hits higher.
Yeah. The DC on the second one was 14 because so the spell
Why
because
14?
because you said half the damage. You took 8 points on the second attack, which makes the DC 14.
No, 8 points will make DC 4, so you take 10 because it's higher than 4. It's 10 or half the damage.
Oh,
One or
it's
the other.
10. Oh, I thought it was 10 plus.
No,
Sorry,
no, it's 10 or
I,
half the damage, whatever is higher.
That's how it used to be.
oh, I misheard you. I'm not aware of the. I haven't played a caster in 5e yet, so or a full caster. So yeah, I'm not aware of concentration. So yeah, you just take the damage. Nothing happens.
Well, I started to look like a pincushion, but yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
This is giving me memories of our last pre-pad.
Yeah.
What happened last time?
Yeah, but now it's Dark Forge.
A goblin that almost kick at their backs. But we still victorious, as always.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah. Tell me how you dispatched that goblin. Which one were you getting, the one in front of you or the one that was behind you?
I'm going to get the one in the bush.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me how yeah, there's no saving. You did more than double his hit points.
Yeah, I just behead him easily.
Yeah.
I use my shield to knock away his weapon to get rid of any chance of blocking it, and I just cut his head off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can do for now.
Okay. So, and it's Oral's turn.
Or from his lightning reflexes. He's going to unseat, hit the great sword from his back. He hasn't prepared yet. And as he unseats it, he's going to try to strike at the goblin that's before him. What is here?
Yeah.
That's 11 hit.
The rolls from last game, they're coming through.
The curse.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh well.
They're naked.
No, no, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, I think the goblins have like a decent AC because they're pretty nimble.
Yeah.
So I just try again then.
Yeah. Oh, that definitely hits you. Yeah, you get that goblin. But there's still the 3 on the other side of the road.
His last is upside down, and when the goblin dodges straight away, he does his lasses horizontally, getting it on the side, and assuming he has fallen down, he starts to run towards the others that are in the other side. So it's 20, 30. There. That's his turn.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now it's the goblin's turn, and seeing you move forward, all 3 of them are going to attack you.
Yes, come on me. Nope, nope, nope.
Uh, they either miss or they just bounce off you. Uh, uh, Seeing that you easily got rid of their companions, these ones will make an attack on you with advantage because your perception did not know that they were there.
There was a lot more than originally anticipated.
Yeah.
We will be fine.
So that one in the tree fires an arrow at you, at Oral, the tree on the right side.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And the one in the tree there, on the left side, attacks the
that misses.
the Warforge, but it just clangs off his body, and those two in the other bushes, one fires at the Warforge and one fires at Oral. The one at Darkforge misses, and the one fire at Oral misses as well. So, for being pretty confident with their attack plan, they're kind of feeling bad about how they're shooting.
Our strategy was perfect. Why isn't this working?
Yeah. So it's Darkforge's turn.
Let me look at my personality trait. All right. Does charge still work the same way in 5th edition as it does in 3.5 for Pathfinder?
What did you ask?
Does charging work the same way as it does in Pathfinder 3.5? Do I double my movement and get a damage bonus?
As far as I know, you can. Here, it doesn't really exist. There's a feat that allows you like.
Yeah, there's a feat, but I don't think there's
by
a
standard, like
combat ability.
you can dash, and that gives you like extra speed, but you can get you use your action or bonus action depending on your class, and
Yeah.
you just get double speed, but you don't get extra
Okay.
damage or nothing. I mean, actually, if you, for example, if you dash right now, you can attack because you will have the action for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so how high are these bushes?
They're not that high. They're 3-4 feet.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to walk over here. I am going to kind of kneel down to get some to kind of hide from the ones on the opposite side of the road. And then I'm going to attack the one that's directly in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, they're goblins wearing leather armor, and they have a shield. So
Yeah, these little buggers, they got a lot of AC.
Yeah.
So I rolled 21
Yep. You.
and 12 damage.
Yeah. You kill him.
So I'm just gonna slam my axe into his back because he's shooting at Oral, and then I'm just gonna nudge his body off the ground to get my axe away from him.
Yeah. It's Oral's turn.
Okay, Oral will just go to this tune here. And he's going to just try to charge him through the bushes. And as soon as he sees the goal in front of him, he's going to 21 to hit.
Yeah, that kills him.
He smashes the first one and then tries to use the inertia of the weapon to go hit the second one that is besides him.
That does not hit. You couldn't get through the bushes.
Actually, like if I have the with people master feat, I think when I kill someone, I can make an attack too as a bonus action. I think
Yeah.
that's so because I haven't used this feat before.
I finally have a use for it.
Yeah.
Like I have used the active thing, but not the passive one.
Yeah.
Okay. He tries to make again using the inertia of the weapon, and
Oh yeah, you obliterate it.
like, he just impales it on his sword and let it slide off. And that's his. Well, how much I moved? Is this are the bushes like difficult terrain or something?
Well, yeah, they're large bushes, so you lose 5 feet going into them, and you lose 5 feet coming out of them.
So that's 10 plus 5
So
plus 5, so that's 20. So he moves till there, and that's his turn.
yeah.
And trying to get out of the bushes with his armor, like clumsily trying to get out.
Okay. The goblin on the left side of the road in the tree is going to shoot at. Oh, yeah. From the tree, he shoots a short bow, and he gets his arrow in something vital.
At whom exactly?
Yeah, he did 9 points of damage with a critical arrowhead.
Against who?
Oh, yeah, it was Dark Forge.
Oh, is that including going through my temporary hit points?
No?
So you took basically 5 points of damage to your actual to your
To your actual true hit points.
yeah. And the goblin in the bush is going to make an attack on you, but
The one in front of me?
Yeah, the other one in front of you.
He had a bow out because he shot at Oral.
Yeah, but he used his move to drop his bow and grab his scimitar.
Oh, okay.
Because he wasn't, since you were right there.
Okay. Now that it hits me anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah. So, that's another 4 points of damage. And the goblin's out.
Yeah, I don't get hit by that.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Your characters always have very high IC.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is only like my third time running a game, and I haven't run a game since February. So I'm very, very new.
That's okay, man. It's always difficult
So
stuff.
the goblin in the tree is going to shoot at Oral. He just plain misses, and the other one in the tree, right here, shoots at Oral. He just plain misses.
You know, if I were naked, that could hit me.
What are you doing in my house, Goblin?
Yeah, and yeah, that's their turn.
All right, well, not much left for me to do except attack the one that is in front of me. And I rolled a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
And 6 damage.
Yeah. He's surprisingly he's alive. Barely, but he's alive. You
yeah, I
you
can't
just
do anything else.
Yeah. So then it's
I am not
Oral's.
doing very well over here. My body has sustained heavy damage.
Yeah.
I'll be coming right after. Stand by for a second. By the way, the temporary hit points refresh at the start of the draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
have
get that buffer a bit. Ah, yeah, it's true. You have that spell in your back. You know it.
Mm. Yeah. The blue circle is temporary hit points if you want to throw that number in there to keep track.
Yeah, I left it in there.
Yeah.
And just counted the damage.
So it's Oral. What do you do?
Well, or finish charging to the one that was closest to him in the sulfur boost. He doesn't has to hit it. We got 16.
Yeah, you can hit him in the tree with great swords. Have such a reach that you can he's not definitely high in the tree. You can get him. You with the tip with the last foot of your blade, you manage to get him in the gut. And you kill him because goblins don't do well in one-on-one combat.
Just
Yeah, he wraps up in one, stabs it with the, as you said, with the tip of the sword, and then he stops himself and starts running in the other direction towards the other goblin. It was 10. Let me change here. It was the goblin right here. Tries also to reach it with his red sword.
Yeah.
11. I don't think I'll hit.
No. No, he manages to move out of the way. You just didn't have enough reach on that one.
Then using the inertia, he's going to use his bonus action to try again. That's 19.
Yeah, that time you managed to get him.
7 damage.
Yep. You got. Yeah, he's dead.
You missed.
Yeah.
Yes, starts running back to where his body is struggled.
Dark Forge, what's your dexterity?
14.
Okay. Seeing how their soldiers were taken out,
A new challenger.
yeah.
For the Iron Throne. I know, wait.
What is with all these reinforcements? Damn.
They weren't reinforcements, they were already there. But many should take on the few.
Goblin tactics. Don't ask questions.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Top of the round. It's your turn. You noticed them because you noticed the hobgoblin there because he was repositioning to attack, and you heard him move on the branch, which is very stressed right now because it just takes because hobgoblins aren't as light as goblins, so it's very easy to be noticed in the trees.
All right. I am going to attempt to finish off the goblin nearby.
Yeah.
I only rolled an 11.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't. He moved out of the way. You didn't. So it's now the hobgoblin's turn, and I know I missed that goblin's turn, but I'm just gonna roll with it. He's just dumbfounded at how they can't take out these two people. So that hobgoblin in the tree is going to take a shot at Darkforge, and he misses. As well as this hobgoblin doesn't have line of sight because he can't shoot through another tree. That one's dead. So he's going to hop down and make a dexterity save. So yeah, he did not make his check. As just to hop down and go charge at Oral, he slipped on the landing and fell. And so he had to use half his movement to get up, so he only got to here.
Hey, he's learning my tactic too.
The ultimate strategy: trip and fall. You'll get to combat last.
Yeah.
Hey, the inertia of the fall makes for a bigger strike at the end.
Yeah. And yeah, that's their turn. And now it's Oral's turn. So there's one goblin barely living, one hobgoblin in the tree, just on the far side, which is out of range for any melee attack, and the other hobgoblin that's in the field beside you, on this side of the road.
Okay. Oral is going to just run in this direction, trying to help his friend in distress, and he's going to try and throw a javelin. And will it be possible to throw a javelin to this goblin that's still standing, or does the bass block it?
The goblin's standing, so I assume he's not covered. You can definitely hit him.
I mean, maybe he has partial cover or something, but still
Yeah.
something. Hate his IC, but well, I don't think that's gonna hit anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. He just gets the javelin just right through his head. It was just, yeah.
And then that's his one attack, or I don't think he can attack the Hound Goblin from there. So
Yeah.
he's going to, as his bonus action, he's actually going to use, where is it? Let me check the range. Okay, he's going to use his bonus action to cast Seal of Faith on on, on his companion on Dark Forge.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it's concentration 2, I think, so that makes Aaron's fall. But well, you now have extra 2 AC.
Is that a concentration spell?
Yeah. So you lose Aaron's, but you get
Yeah, lose the temporary hit
this one.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's his turn. Or turn.
Okay.
He's so high.
Yeah.
So I knock off after that one.
It's a Dark Fortress. You have the hobgoblin with the longbow in the standing on a tree branch, firing at you. What do you want to do?
Can I reach him with my battle axe?
I put him at about 5 feet off the ground, so yeah, you could definitely get him. You'll be attacking his lower body, but it's still his body.
If I move here, can that goblin still see me?
If he's in the top of the tree, probably I guess.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, yeah, he'd have to move through the tree to get you.
Okay. And with that, I am going to attack. And we'll see. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you definitely swing at his ankles.
And I deal 10 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You nearly got through his whole ankle. He's really in pain, but he's still up.
Come down from the tree, goblin, so I can kill you with honor.
Yeah. Okay. It's the goblin's turn now, and make a dexterity save.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wrestling.
Ah!
As the goblin jumps out of the tree, you go to move out of the way, but you slip on your heel and fall prone. And the goblin, the hobgoblin lands on you and deals. Where are you? 2 points of damage for landing on you. And so the hobgoblin is now standing on top of your prone body. The other one moves towards Oral. But only gets there by and that's all he's going to do because he left his longbow back there when he fell. And now it's Oral's turn. So you got your companion pinned underneath a hobgoblin, and you have one coming up beside you.
Oral is currently going directly to help his companion. He rushes through and just tries to knock the hobgoblin out. With another hit of his greatsword. A hit.
Oh yeah, you kill him. You tell me how you dispatched this. Brutally dispatch.
He charges forward and does have like big slash because Oral's more of brute force than finesse. So he just does a slash, horizontal slash across the chest of the wall side, I guess, giving the facing of the hobgoblin and knocking it down and dead. And as his bonus action, Oral's going to use Misty Step to appear right next to the goblin that was still hiding in the tree. And yes, we'll keep on attacking, trying to knock it down before they can attack again at his companion.
You take 2 points of damage from appearing in a tree.
Okay.
Kind of makes sense.
Ouch, ouch, those branches! Attack! So that's a 14 hit.
Yeah, he's not using his shield because he has his bow out. So yeah, that hits, and you completely dispatch that goblin.
Okay, so with the rest of his movement, he's just going to try to. We actually have to make a save for the damage. Oh, no problem. And he just drops off of the tree that's next to Dark Roach.
Yeah.
And that's his turn.
Yeah. Those two goblins I keep forgetting about are dead. And so it's Dark Forge, and you actually no, I'm gonna go realize something. With seeing their one of their leaders, there's actually come on this goblin is going to take a shot at Oral, and it does not hit.
No, it does hit.
Oh, 16 hits?
16 is just my yes hits. It's my armor class.
Can I use my I know I'm prone, but can I use my protection feature?
Since it's not melee, I'm gonna say no because I think that it only works on melee attacks.
Does it?
Huh.
Let me check it. I don't really know. I take it as no problem. I check it for the number.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, but he was hidden,
Oh,
so
you
maybe
must.
you can't.
That's up to him then.
Yeah, when the
Can I?
You can do it in ranged attacks, but you have to see the whoever has it.
I think it's only really meant for because you're basically using your shield to make a creature off guard. That doesn't really work when someone's firing an arrow. It's basically it doesn't that you can't yeah you can't really change an arrow.
Yeah, but I could still block a certain amount of area around him with my shield.
Yeah, I'll go with it. You bring your shield up, and the an arrow that would have hit just bounces off your shield.
Those reflexes, man. You're really working them again.
Yeah.
Not something one will expect from now. Well, someone of your kind.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. It was fun. You know, Golan's always feel like a sluggish when moving.
Yeah. The only thing is, there's more of them.
By the thunders, how many of them there are?
Yeah.
I can understand why the guard was having difficulty dispatching them.
Yeah. They only get to there running out with shields and scimitars. Dark Forge, it's your turn. You got that goblin would move 5 feet to there. So, well, 10 feet of moving, 5 feet moving softly to fire. But yeah. So you have the hobgoblin there charging towards you guys, and the 2 goblins on the ground, shield and scimitars out, and the 1 goblin in the tree that fired on you guys.
I'm going to get up.
Yeah. It's half movement.
You look fine, my friend. You look a little battered.
It's luckily that I have a none sense of pain, and I am going to move here. And I am going to attack. Only 12.
No, that doesn't hit their armor class. You go to swing down, and it just bounces off their shield. It's the hobgoblin only makes it to there, and that's his turn.
Okay,
So
Oral will rush to his house and say, "Oh, if you can, I can take care of this one, and you can take care of the smaller ones." And he's just gonna touch Dark Forge and use Lay of Hands on him to heal him for 10 hit points. I don't know actually. I just 10 hit points, and that's gonna be his action. And I don't think he can do anything else. He'll just be facing with his great sword out, ready to face the hobgoblin that charges towards him, covering his fire. That's his turn.
yeah. So okay, the one goblin there standing in front of Dark Forge attacks, does not hit. The the goblin's going to fire his short bow at Oral. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
And this goblin's going to move here and attack Oral since he seems like the bigger threat.
That hits.
I'm going to use my protection as my reaction.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
That's fucking teamwork.
Yeah.
You're really getting on well the basis of teamwork. I like it. You are a promising recruit.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are those goblins.
I didn't think I would be using that feature that often, though.
I knew you were going to play with me.
I was debating whether I was going to go great weapon fighting or protection fighting style.
Well, you use like sword and bow. You can also pick the duel and one note that gives the extra damage.
Yeah, that's why I wanted great weapon fighting. Since a battle axe is a versatile weapon, I can use it to
yeah, that's true.
to ant. It's my turn.
Yep. You got two goblins in front of you, and there's one in a tree behind them.
All right.
But only the one directly in front of you actually took a swing at you. The other two attacked Oral.
I'm going to attack the one that attacked Oral.
Okay. And you just managed to get by his shield and get him. Because goblins have an AC when they have their shield of 15.
With an Underdark, I say, "Your fight is with me," and I walk over his corpse to take the front line.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
I said in Underdark, "Your fight is with me."
I understood you as a player. I just said in character.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Or doesn't speak under comment.
Yeah. Now that you put yourself in range and you called yourself out, the hobgoblin is going to take a swing at you with the longsword.
You are disturbing my tactic. I want to protect you.
The trip and fall tactic? Was that the one I'm supposed to invoke?
Always works. Never failed me one time.
Yeah, he missed. He rolled a 7. Yeah, and That's the hobgoblin's turn. As yeah, he's gonna call out. What are you guys still hiding for? Get out here and get them.
No more reinforcements, no.
Oh my god!
The rest of his squadron is going to make themselves known next round on the goblin's turn.
So basically, after Oral.
I mean, with my initiatives, I think they can like even go before give them the fucking negative.
But they have to enter at the beginning of a new round.
Yeah, I know. What's a joke? So, well, Oral, as he's saying that, Oral will just start his onslaught of this hobgoblin that just attacked his companion, the new recruit. He'll try to attack with the great sword.
Jesus!
For a mighty swing, and he is actually going to even use a smite there. He was going to smite. I don't know if it's necessary.
You don't need to smite.
Okay. Then he just cleaves through.
Yeah, hobgoblins only have 11 health.
Okay. Overkill.
Does that include damage in the roll?
Yeah, at the bottom.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, you say it's 11, that's the base attack, and 8 is the extra crit damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then, after cleaving through the hobgoblin, he's just going to attack move forward and attack the other goblin. Using the no, actually, want to move. Like, I don't know. From there, will he be able to hit this goblin?
I'm not gonna say not, because he's in the tree. You have to be. I'd say you have to be in one of the 4 squares directly around him to hit him.
Okay, so he'll move there and try to hit that goblin.
I'm gonna say not, because it's a tree.
Can he try to climb with his movement or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you can get him by stabbing upwards on angle. I think you can get him.
Okay. So he's gonna do that. It's his other attack.
Oh yeah, you get him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was using a Sherpa, so he only had an AC of 13.
And I think that's his turn for this one.
Yeah. And start of the round, I can officially say this is the last of the goblins.
Don't spoil. Make us feel the tension. Make us think there are 1,000 more of them.
There's 1,000. This is like the...
Well, there's 2 other roads, remember, that were infested with monsters. So
they're just calling each other. They just saved us the time.
Yeah, you happen to chose the road that had the most creatures on it. So
hey, we wanted the job done, so we got it.
Yeah. So the goblin in the tree is going to move over there, and he's going to fire at Oral with advantage because you did not know he was there.
I can't do anything about this shot.
No, because you are not in between them.
No.
And another one's going. That one's going to take a shot at Oral with a short bow.
Ouch! Okay. Oral starts to get all these arrows jabbed around the openings of his chamber.
And
look a bit rough.
Yeah. This last one is going to
Awesome.
take a shot at Dark Forge,
I know.
which doesn't hit.
With Shield of Faith, I have so much AC. What am I even doing here?
You add +2 to whatever you have.
Well,
I know I have 21.
Yeah.
Overpowered. Nerf the werewolf.
Nerf Shield of Faith.
Yeah, and
The
the one beside you with the scimitar is going to take. He manages to get you for 5 damage. Manages to bypass both your shield and the glowing shield that sort of emanates around you. Yeah. And that's all of them. It's Dark Forges.
All right. Simple attack to the monster in front of me.
Yeah. 15 or higher, which you did.
17. Only 6 damage, though.
Yeah, he's just barely alive. He's still standing.
Once I realize that do I know that he's being pelted by arrows?
Yeah, you're right beside each other. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to see how you're this out of the side of your head.
Okay, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, and you're taking the attack of opportunity did not hit.
So I'm going to move here.
Yeah. Okay. Those two are dead, and it's Oral's turn. There's the one goblin there that's barely alive, and then there's the 3 shooting arrows at you guys.
Oral's going to use the remaining of his lay on hands on himself for that's 15 hit points.
Yeah.
And then he's going to so yeah, he's going to just charge forward towards the ones on the other side. Right, so that's around here. And that's his turn.
Okay. And now it's the goblin's turn. The one over here is going to move forward and...
Oh my god, no!
Yeah. Yeah, he gets you for 8.
Do you survive it?
No, I'm at -1.
Fuck!
Luckily, you don't go past 0. So you're currently in standby.
Yeah, so I just kind of lower my arms to my sides and just kind of hang my head.
Yeah. And going from top to bottom, they fire their arrows at... That's 3 points of damage. That's 7 points of damage.
Oh my god, this is gonna get close.
And there's 6 points of damage.
Oh my god.
These highballers, man.
These were the elite troops. They were waiting.
Should have came as Bellinor. I had healing potions. Whoops.
if you guys weren't so badly damaged, they probably would have ran. But or if you were a bigger number.
Time to make a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the hell's Katoon, man?
Katoon!
We keep forgetting about him. He could be the very thing that saves us once again.
See, that's I still always bring him, but you always convince me otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah. So, does 16 points drop you?
No, I'm still fine because I healed myself last turn, so okay. I'm still standing.
Okay.
It's pretty rough, but I'm standing.
So, Dark Forge, make a death saving throw, which button should be right on your character sheet.
Right there. Nope.
Yeah, you. Yeah. So, Oral, seeing that he went down and there's a goblin right there, you know, if left to check, he would go offline permanently.
Okay.
By next round.
Seeing, hearing his companion collapse behind him, because I guess he will be, well, I don't know, it will be a noisy or not, but he will turn around as he's running towards the others and just throw a javelin in that goblin's direction, because it's just 30 feet, so it's the range for an attack. 19.
Yeah. Tell me how you destroy this goblin that had 1 HP.
He just turns at his face flushed, like with a moment of like seeing his companion go down and the goblin ready to finish it. So he just gets a sudden burst of like desperation and rage at the same time, and throws with all his might. The javelin just impels the goblin and like making it like stagnant to the ground. And he turns around and keeps running in the direction of the other goblins before they can react. And he uses his action and bonus action, giving his well, I can do that. He used his second attack with the greatsword to hit one of the goblins and misses.
Yeah.
So well, I didn't, because I killed one, but I think it has to be with the big weapon to be able to use the bonus action attack. So instead, as he cannot attack, he's gonna, with the bonus action, he's going to use I think he's going to use Seal of Faith on himself. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, the shield that was around, that is around Dark Forge's body, just fades and appears around Oral. And now, the goblin in the tree is going to shoot you with his short bow, which does not hit. And the goblins in the bushes are going to drop their short bow and pick up their, grab their scimitars with their movement. 18.
Yes, hits. Still standing. Oh.
This is not good.
And I'm down. So that get hits on the side and
I
collapses.
if I can save you guys because Aelwyn is cursed and he with the so he's always looking to make gold, and hearing that people went out to make gold without him, he's going after them. So at this point, Aelwyn could have appeared on the scene and saved you guys.
Well, there's Khatum too. We have been kind of neglecting him this entire time.
Who?
Khatum.
At the moment, I don't think he can actually. I mean, theoretically, it has its stats and its attacks, but in theory, mounts only dash and disengage. So you can actually attack.
Well, he's still a celestial giant lizard.
I don't know what you're talking about.
As a paladin, like if I go to level 5, I got this mount you get with the fine steed.
Oh,
like an intelligent mount you can talk with and such. And as a mount, being his connect with nature and such, he decided probably foolishly to pick a giant lizard at his mountain. That lizard is Khatum, is his name. That's what he keeps saying, Khatum.
Okay.
It's like the intelligent mount of Oral.
Oh. Seems that goblins don't like mount creatures. If your mount does show up, it would probably scare them away. And if it knows well enough, it would probably, because if it scares them off and you guys make your death saves, you guys will eventually just come back to consciousness.
Maybe everybody thinking it's a dragon will finally surf or something.
Yeah. It's a shiny dragon, run away.
Yeah. So this giant glowy lizard is just kind of shows up and freaks the goblins out, and they just sort of run away. So if you guys make your death saving throws, you guys are alive. If you don't, you're dead.
All right. Here goes nothing. Nope.
Oof. Actually, where are the saves made? Because I don't know.
On your
death saves again. I found it. Death save 9. Nope.
I don't want to roll again because I don't want to die.
Natural 20. Come on, you can do it.
God. Oh, I got 11. I don't think
so you got once.
Yeah, 10 or higher, you are good. 1 succeed. Yeah. Success. So succeed. Oof! I barely succeeded. But that again.
Yeah.
Here comes the clutches of death. Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I was supposed to
the arrow in your chest just has been rattling around, and your gears stop moving.
Oh my god, this is so tense.
Yeah.
19. Succeed. Yeah.
I don't know if I died the same way as you guys.
And 1 fail.
You stop functioning.
Yeah, I can get repaired, but
yeah.
It's a lot cheaper than resurrection, but it sucks because you can't. It's harder to be raised.
Yeah, and the guild has a rule that even if you die, your bodies have to be brought back to the guild. So you're at 2-2.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh no, clumsy Oral.
Your celestial doesn't have any.
No, it
spells
doesn't
that can help you.
No, it's like it's intelligent. It's more intelligent than a normal mount that can understand a language, but it doesn't have it has the normal abilities of a creature of this kind.
Oh, okay.
So it's just he can bite and he can climb on walls and yeah, like difficult. You can't even stick like to upside down things, but that's all.
Yeah.
Tan tan tan. Oof.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm barely stabilized.
Yeah. It is now nighttime. You're lying on your back, and a giant celestial lizard is standing over your body, protecting you from whatever may appear. Your metal companion has no glow in his eyes and is not moving on the ground on the road opposite of you.
How many hours did you took to
You
like
when you
recover? You have like a few hours when you stabilize before you recover like you become conscious again. I don't know how many.
oh I thought it was a full 8 hours. Oh no, then it's daytime. It's the afternoon because you guys left late morning.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I know it's a certain time, but I don't know how much time.
yeah. Uh, well, if it's a couple hours, then yeah, it's midday. Yeah, your your quote unquote steed is protecting you from any goblin or that may appear on this road. You know it's guild policy to bring back all bodies back to the guild that
oh
are guild
God.
members.
Well, I guess
So
he opens his eyes and he's like they busy and disoriented. Looks around and sees no goblins in there. He just sees Kachum over him, like blinking at his face. It's okay, it's okay. He gets up and makes sure there's nobody around and he sees the dark forge lying there, he rushes to him, trying to like find any signs of life on him. Well,
That probably wouldn't
upon
work even if I was alive.
like you know, not that no, I'm not taking your like your herpes or something.
Oh,
Like my medicine check is not working.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Uh, he is
so
Warforged, so he weighs several
uh,
hundred pounds.
I weigh.
well, he will
Let me check my.
collect like the trophies of the goblins or other goblins to
You basically just cut off their ear, put
okay,
it in a bag.
and put it in the bag of holding, and then
Yeah,
how much weight you said?
I weigh 400 pounds with my equipment.
Yeah.
How
So
many? 200.
400.
I weigh 400.
400. Let me check
I
what's
weighed
my
So you
current.
basically
276 on
have
my own.
to drag him back to town.
No, actually, I just need to lift him and put him into Ketun's back because Ketun can, I think he can lift like up to 500 and something. So I put him on Ketun's back, and I just go walking beside him, like limping back towards town.
Poor Katoom.
Because let me check a moment because Charles told me how much.
Probably like, I've never carried anything this heavy before. What the hell?
I mean, Oral's pretty heavy with the armor. So, well, not that much. But, let me check. Ketun, my shit. He can carry. Yeah, 540. So yeah, he can carry if I
Okay.
go by foot.
Yeah.
So just bring him back on the back of Katoon and yeah, walking outside, limping towards town.
Yeah. You bring him back into Illumina?
Yeah,
To the guild
to the
hall?
guild. Yeah, I go directly to the guild.
Yeah. Uh, debriefing Pinkus on how well you did.
Well, he arrives there. He just has like his face sorrow, like he feels. I mean, giving his character, he's very guilty for what he had like the newbie die on him, and he failed not being able to protect him. So he's like really, really.
Yeah.
catch
Well,
by
Pincus is very well learned, and he knows about Warforged that if they go offline, they can be repaired. Takes time and a lot of money. But the guild values members over gold, so it'll take 1 month, so you can't use Darkforge for 1 month in game time, and you'll owe the guild the cost of repairing. But you'll be back operational 1 month.
Oral up and knowing this, he will be like, he will express with faster. Oh, really? I knew it. Just always hope. Thank you a lot. Think this means a lot to me. If I can be
And
of help with something, just tell me.
yeah, and go handing in the trophies to saying that you went up on the North Road and cleared it out. They gave you, you handed in 13 sets of Goblineers and 2 sets of Hobgoblineers,
Yep.
which they paid you a total of 74 gold.
Okay, actually,
Is
when I
double
get
the
the
amount that you would have got normally, since they were offering double bounty.
so that's 74 total I get.
Yep.
That's like all the money from all the prices. Okay, with that I will go back later when I go back to the guild to rest and recover. I will go to Pincus to inform him that I want to make like a deposit on the credit like account we have, but I'm going to say that he has to put like this. Actually, I'm gonna round it up to this 100 gold, but in the name of Dark Fork.
Yeah.
Like it's account.
Yeah. So I have to find out how much it because resurrection costs 5,000 gold, and if it's equivalent cost for fixing a warforge, because it's basically the same cost, because you need a jewel. I think it's 5. Sometimes I
5,000,
get
very much. Ooh,
Pathfinder and might be 500. Sometimes I get Pathfinder and the 5e mixed up.
there's. Let me check the spell.
Uh,
I don't really know. I don't really know
it'd
how
be
much the restoration
the material cost for Raised Dead.
raise that. That is 500. A
Yeah,
diamond worth at
it
least 500 GP, which is spell consumes. Raise that. Yeah, level 5.
yeah. So basically, to get someone and basically repair him, it'll basically cost 500. That's what I'm going to set it as, because that's basically what the cost of Raised Dead is. So,
Okay, well, I'm gonna give 174. Okay, that's I don't really have that many of myself right now.
yeah.
Like
So
the total, so I put that one.
yeah.
He can
So,
cover part of the cost of it.
yeah. So you're going to uh, put down 100 gold plus the 74. 70.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 74 from the reward from the bounty.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So. Uh, uh, okay. So when you come back to come back to being active, you'll owe the guild 326 gold.
No, I'll just add that to my bio. Or wherever I can add that. There we go.
Yeah. But it's 0% interest over your lifetime of the guild.
That's good. 376 owed to
26. 326.
named vendors guild.
And when you come back to operation, you'll be level 2.
Woo!
You learned from a near-death experience.
Or
A death experience.
Or maybe the guy that they just have working on you just does improvements on your body and you're stronger.
Yeah.
Firmware update.
I was made by dwarves, so I could have used a software update. No wonder you took so many blows. It's like somebody programmed you half drunk.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Well, I don't really have any reason to have any of my gold, so I can pay 62 back now.
Yeah.
I just noted.
So now I only owe.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, like, after I talk to Pincus, and obviously he tells me about my modifications and repairs, and the engineer who repaired me, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out into the main lobby finally.
Oh, yeah. You have no other. You are offline until a month in game, so you
Okay.
You are basically done.
Woo!
If
That's
Belmore
good.
wants to do something, you can. If he has some tale of love and triumph he wants to tell the guild about, you can definitely go through that.
Oh, okay. Well, if I'm gonna, then obviously, as Belnar, I'm gonna walk up to Orel. I'm gonna say, "So, who's that big piece of metal?"
Oral just gives out like a deep sick, and he says, "Well, it was the new recruit I was supposed to take care of, and let's say that for once it didn't go so well. We almost did it, but those goblins keep appearing out of nowhere. Well, actually, out of the business, and he was taken down, and I was able to attack the golem that was going to try to finish him, but then the golems like started to fire arrows from everywhere on me, and I collapsed too. Actually, probably dead if it wasn't by Katoon. Like, when I woke up, he was next to me, and he probably scared of the goblins. I guess those stupid ones also thought he was a dragon of some kind, like everybody. But for once, it was useful.
That's kind of an interesting tale.
Sad one. Oh man, poor guy. Actually, I think the guild is going to work to, they will take care of the debt unless you have stated otherwise. It's part of the deal we have, and I think they're going to look for someone to try to repair him. It's going to cost some money, but I tried to forward some of the amount. Well, I think they allow him to pay the rest when he's able to.
Bellinor is just kind of scratching his head. He's thinking about how much gold he has, and he says, would he be a great investment?
I mean, he seemed pretty promising. I mean, we really were giving hell to those goblins, and even to their leader who were taken down. He really seemed to get the teamwork thing, He actually covered me several times, those arrows that were going straight to me. He seemed to have pretty good reflexes, but yeah, he actually seemed like pretty pretty durable. Like he was parrying blows left and right. He seemed like more skilled than me in that department. But I guess he likes some experience and he could endure the onslaught of the golems from everywhere. I mean, I wasn't able to, so how can I blame him?
You know, I can't see you like this, and I don't think. And if he's as good as he sounds, then I got your back and I got his back. Don't worry. And
that's good to know. Really, I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me.
And with Dark Forge's gold and spent on the reward as well, on the repairs as well, which reduces the cost to 264. I am going to spend a bunch of. I'm gonna pay off that debt, and I'm gonna using a huge chunk of my 372. Oh, oops. So I have 111 gold left. Oh, that doesn't make sense. What? Oh, that's why. I have 108. And I'm going to pay off the rest of that debt.
So, with the gold given to Pincus to pay for getting a dwarven engineer to come in to fix them, as well as pay for all parts and, you know, all that. It's fully paid off, but it'll still take time to find someone that can repair Warforged soldiers and the time of repair. So it's still going to be a while, but when he comes back, he's going to be debt-free.
Broke, but debt-free.
Yeah.
They don't need to eat or drink, do they?
No.
I don't really know.
Sorry.
They have to go offline for 4 hours, but basically, yeah.
I know. They go offline for 4 hours and they're still aware of the surroundings.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's basically like an elf's trance. It just
more awareness.
They can't run 24/7. Yeah.
Well, Bonner, that's a great act you did. I think I'm gonna retire to rest a bit. Still feel somewhat dizzy from that fight. I think there's more of those creatures around, according to what we saw in the note on the other directions going out from the city. But I'm truly not in a state to go face them out right now. So
yeah.
I guess I will just rest for today.
Yeah. With that, the game ends here. If you guys have anything you want to add before I stop broadcast.
Before he goes, I just heal as many wounds as I can.
Yeah.
I guess I could do a medicine check to see if he has any permanent or serious wounds.
Yeah.
I can close this one.
Arrow wounds tend to be the armor is designed a way that even if it's punctured by arrows, it's deflected away from anything vital. So he has wounds, but they only go in like inch and a half into soft tissue and muscle. Nothing vital was hit. Healing magic seals him up, right? He still hurts, but everything's sealed up and he has nothing, no internal injury or anything that you might have been able to notice with your examination. He just is going to hurt for a few days.
All right. Yeah, the only other thing I could do is give him a mild performance to kind of soothe his worry.
I preserve your health, my friend. Just to remember, you have to teach how to properly play the lyre.
Hey, you still have to give me yours. I already have 2 instruments. I don't need a third.
Yeah.
Other than that,
no, what?
So you're gonna make a performance check?
Oh yeah, I can perform for everyone if I want. Yeah, sure.
Oh
yeah, there we go.
You play a nice, soothing song that puts his worries at ease. The whole guild is filled with the song, and even though 2 of their members have come back wounded, one not moving at all, there's a relatively positive feeling in the guild. Everyone appreciates your sweet melody that you played. Yeah.
And I'll use my song of rest, and I say, better luck on the next one, my friend.
I think I really need to get the shield again, for those escapes in the tight moments. I need to buy a new one. He juggles and just as he goes to whatever the rest of the quarters and just takes his armor off and tries to rest for the remainder of the day.
Yeah. With that, Oral goes to one of the rooms, so lie down, and this adventure comes to a close. So, do you guys have anything you want to plug, call out? Anything? Publicly apologize?
Publicly apologize? I rolled like shit. I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
I have things to learn about monster balance.
Action economy, man.
Well, it was... the only thing I can really say about that whole thing was that once we got low after fighting the hobgoblins, I think that should have been like... I don't want to say a firm cutoff point, but we'd already had gone through basically 3 other encounters before that.
Yeah.
And we were only 2 people, and we were expecting 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I actually rolled better than yesterday. And actually, given the goblins are easy to kill, I could use like the great weapon thing, but you can have the extra attack. So I actually, when I got the hits, I could like kill them very fast. And then, man, I don't have such a high AC, so I got a lot of hits. I mean, you actually saved 3 hits to me, so like.
Yeah, it's just a numbers game. Eventually, it's 2v2 versus 8, and then 6, and then 14, and then 16, and then 20.
Yeah, maybe I think actually that if Oral had like a higher C, like maybe it could be like a very easy fight because Oral, like as long as he's alive, he just can kill them very fast. But with the lower AC, I just got like wear down quite easily.
Yeah, and yeah, so there's still 2 other roads that so
Hey, to other
Yeah,
Oral
games.
can
without
yeah yeah the next game the next game will probably take canonically the next day, so Oral can get his revenge on the goblins that are uh, on the other roads.
Yay.
and this time he can bring Bellinor with him. Because I gotta wait a whole month to play my fighter.
Well, an in-game month, so that could be a couple adventures. That could be it depends on canonically where it is. Sometimes there's a huge gap.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are 1 week spaced. So
As of recently, all the time frames have been like 1 or 2
yeah,
days. So it's gonna take a while.
yeah. So uh, yeah. So this is the uh, uh, Illumina's first Illumina City Hunts #1. Hopefully, uh, um, put get
Once there's a
scheduled to
pattern.
yeah scheduled to do put out on a schedule to do #2. So if guild members are watching this, you'll be able to. There'll be definitely more of these for you guys to come out and fight and hopefully survive, because I'll take this experience and learn from it and do better the next time. So
I mean, it's okay to have it, people like on the edge with
yeah,
this tension, but it's okay. We were a bit lucky.
yeah,
Things happen.
yeah.
We have
So
good old Katoon to save us. Save the day. Hero of Illumina.
yeah,
He
so
could have been
uh,
there a lot sooner. That would have been nice. We should have brought him.
I
yeah.
never remember.
Hope to see everyone in game next time. Bye.
Let's